braids naturally feel prettier. It's like you wake up and you don't have to do anything. Next week, I'm going on a business trip, and it's so important to me to show that braids can be professional as a Black woman. Hey, I'm Naja, and today I'm getting design lemonade braids. My aesthetic is mostly girly. I love to wear colors. Recently, I've been really into brown. I just dyed my hair brown, and so I want to be fully chocolate. I've always had very thick, coarse hair, so I had a relaxer until I was about 18. Over the pandemic, I really started getting braids again. I've been following Kia on Instagram for a long time, and I'm really excited to get started with her today.
Hi guys, I'm Kia Harper of Kia Harper Braids, and I am a professional celebrity braider. Hi Naja, I'm Kia. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
So we're doing lemonade design style with the heart in the back, right?
Yes.
All right, let's get started.
I'm excited.
As we know, the lemonade style came from when Beyonce did the iconic look of the long blonde braids to the side in her lemonade video. So I'm pretty excited to add a little twist to it. We're gonna start by putting oil on the hair. I'm gonna run the hand brush blow dryer through her hair just really quickly to get the roots a little straighter. We're gonna carve out the design for the heart right behind the ear. I like to use the conditioning gel first, and then I'll put the edge control on top of it to slick down the hair more. We're gonna part the top of the heart, and we're gonna braid the hair in the stitch method. Once we get to the edge of that braid, we're going to take the hair that's in the middle of the heart and we're gonna slick it down with product. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side, and we're gonna connect the braid. I started braiding hair at a pretty young age. It was actually a chore in the household that I grew up in. And I decided 3 years ago to move my business to LA. And within 2 weeks of being in LA, I got the opportunity to do Kaylani's hair, and things just took off from there. It's also like an outlet for me because I'm a very creative person, and to take something that's in my mind, put it on someone else to wear and advertise is something that I just really enjoy doing. After we do the heart, I like to go over to the other side where the braids will hang, and I added about 4 braids, just regular cornrows for placement, so that at the end, the braids that are on top, they will fall seamlessly instead of buckling at the ear. After we do that, we're gonna part the client's hair in half. This is pretty much separating the braids that are gonna come to the front away from the braids that are gonna come around to the side. So we're gonna section that off. For this particular style, I'm just gonna freestyle the design. I like to kind of go with the shape of the client's head and the way their perimeter is made. So I think I'll just bring this braid around and continuously follow that pattern, and then gradually allow the braid to thicken.
After college, I went into the workforce and I was working in local politics. So it was really important that I looked the part. I wore my hair straight. I got my hair done at least twice a week, and I would always pin curl it. Now that I'm in LA and my job is still very professional, but I work from home, I'm experiencing a lot more with my hair.
Now we're gonna go ahead and bring the braid to the front, and I like for it to stop kind of in the middle of her face, but not really covering her eye too much, because that can get annoying for the client. One thing that I like to keep in mind is once I part the hair or section the hair off, I want to make sure that wherever it's gonna come off of her face, that I'm parting as thin as possible so that the braids don't end up overlapping each other. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and go through all of the braids and braid them down. I like to add product while I'm doing this so that it minimizes the flyaways. Also, I like to add strands of hair to the ends depending on how it feels in my hand, just to keep the density of the braid consistent. Now that we got the braids all braided down, we're gonna go through and just clip away some of those flyaways. Then I like to put some edge control on her edges and just lay them down, because who doesn't like slick edges? We're going to now put some mousse on her hair. This is my favorite part, and it's also the client's favorite part because it just feels good. And saturate those braids so that once she's under the dryer, it sets beautifully. I like to use black paper strips to go over the mousse, and we're gonna tie it around her head. While you're doing this, you wanna make sure that each braid is laying in the place that it's gonna lay. You don't want anything to buckle the braids while she's under the dryer. Okay, now is my favorite part. I really love dressing up my hairstyles because I feel it adds a lot of character. I just use my discretion wherever I feel it looks the best and not as busy, because it can get busy if you put too much accessories on there. Now we have our final look. All right, we wrapped. You can open your eyes now.
Thank you. Yes, come through, Beyonce. It feels great. I feel amazing. I feel extraordinary. I feel like Beyonce. I feel like I can take over the world with my hair. It's just giving me a new level of confidence that I just had to tap into. I love the color. I love the design. I love everything about my Harper braids, and I'm so glad that I got this style.